How we doing, Soch 1A? This is your professor, Dr. B. I want to talk a little bit about the class today and answer some questions about Inquisitive. That's where I'm getting most of the questions regarding the class. Now I'm going to do share screen and I'm going to take you to our Canvas shell and we'll take a look at this and kind of quickly run you through the class. So this is Soch 1A, section 36214. The other class that I have is section 36216, and it's the same course, same content. So if you're in section 36214 or section 36216, both classes are the same content, same assignment, same everything. So let's take a look here. We have the syllabus. That's what you'll see when you log in. You have your to-do list, all the announcements and assignments here that will come up will be located there, but there's other ways that you can find assignments. You can click on assignments and all the assignments will come up there. Our discussion is right here. Our feedback, our big reveal is due tonight before midnight. And then you see Inquisitive here. Make sure you're clicking on announcements and watching the videos that I post here and reading through all the announcements that I post here. And then we have the discussions button. You can see all the discussions there. So you can find discussions here. You can find the discussions also in our assignments button as well. Then we have modules. In our modules, we have the ebook, which is here, Inquisitive, and basically all the different materials that I want you guys to cover. A very, very simple, straightforward class. I want you guys to not stress out too much and just make sure you guys are staying up on the work. Make sure you guys are doing the things that you need to be doing to be successful in the class, which is complete the discussions. Usually we'll have one once every other week or one a week. And then we'll be having our quizzes, which are going to be located here. And we'll have 3 exams and 1 final. And then, of course, we have Inquisitive, and that's where I get a lot of questions. So let's click on the Inquisitive button. So what you can do, when you log in, we'll go back, click on assignments, click on Inquisitive. And it's going to say load Inquisitive in a new window. And then I'm going to stop sharing. And then I'm going to go back. I'm going to start sharing again. Let's see here. Share right there. All right, so now I'm sharing this window with you, which is our Inquisitive part of the class, which is an interactive program that you're going to be working on, and it's going to help you remember the content, learn the content. So you may ask yourself, is our book, it's the 8th edition, and when you click on Inquisitive and you've done it for the very first time, it's not going to take you here. You have to sign up for it. So the way that you sign up, you have 3 options. If you buy the book from the bookstore, then they're going to give you a code. You go through the necessary steps. They'll give you a code. Then you'll plug the code in, and then you'll have access to what you're seeing right here. If you want to buy it in the Canvas shell, you follow the steps and you would click on option 2. You'd put your name in, a password, create your account, just like you would if you had the code that you purchased from the bookstore. Then you would buy it. And then here are the purchasing options. There's a button up top so you can kind of see. So you have the ebook. You may ask yourself, $44.95. You want to buy that with Inquisitive. This is the one you want to buy. And then they do have a trial access. It's free for 21 days. That's not this one here. This is something else. But you can sign up for that. So when you log on to Canvas, you click on assignments, you click on Inquisitive for the first time, it's going to make you set up an account. Now, if you have the code that you purchased from the bookstore, then you're going to do the first option. Second option is to buy the ebook with Inquisitive. The third option is sign up for 21 days free trial access, and you have to make sure you buy it before the end of that 21 days to continue the work. Once you do that, it'll take you here. These are the due dates. The due dates do not show up in the Canvas shell. You have to log on to Inquisitive the way that I showed you to make sure that you find all these due dates here. Okay, so once you log on to Inquisitive, you set up your account, you plug in your code that you buy from the bookstore, or you buy it straight here from Norton, the way that I showed you to log in, or sign up for the 21-day free access until you get the money to buy the ebook with Inquisitive. This is what's going to show up, and you'll see all the due dates here. How to use Inquisitive is a graded assignment. It's a tutorial, and I want you guys to make sure that you're doing that before the end of today. I might extend it out just to make sure I give people a little bit of extra time. It's all it is a tutorial. I'll click on it, and it takes you right here. Let's see. Let me go back. Let me make sure it shows up. Let's see. All right, let me share. Yeah. Okay, so it should take you here. It says how to use Inquisitive. This is an Inquisitive activity that will teach you how to complete Inquisitive activities. And then you'll click on try this activity, and then it's going to give you all the instructions on how this program works, how this interactive program is set up. It takes you maybe 20, 25 minutes to complete, and then you'll know how this works. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing that, and I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to share this again. And now we're back in Inquisitive, and you can see all the chapters right here. You can see that chapter 1 is due on January 24th. So what you're going to do is you're going to read chapter 1 in the ebook, and then you're going to start working on chapter 1 in Inquisitive. And then once you're done getting your points, you move on to the next chapter. So let me show you where to find the ebook. I'm going to stop sharing here. If any of this was confusing, just feel free to watch the video again. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to go back to our class. Okay, so here's our class. Let's click on the home page here, and then click on modules. And it says you may ask yourself the ebook. So once you're signed in and you've created your account, you'll have access to the ebook. I'll open that up. And you can see here's the ebook. Click on chapter 1, and you can read the ebook from right here, which is cool. And then once you're done reading chapter 1, you'll start working on chapter 1 in Inquisitive. So I'm going to stop sharing, go back to our class, and I'm just going to kind of run through this again here. So just make sure you guys are reading through the announcements. They should come up right here. Also click on announcements, read through all these. Everything I post here, make sure to read. I post videos here as well. Make sure to watch those videos. Go back to the home page. You can also find the ebook by clicking on modules. Just click right here. You see Inquisitive is there as well, but you can also find Inquisitive in assignments. Click on assignments, you see Inquisitive right here. All right, so that's basically, in a nutshell, how Inquisitive works. How to use Inquisitive is due very soon. You need to make sure to do that. It takes about 20 minutes. Then start reading chapter 1 in the ebook, and then start working on Inquisitive in chapter 1 to get your points. Then, of course, don't forget our discussion, which is due tonight, the big reveal. Make sure that you post what is true. If you haven't started working on that, make sure you start working on that ASAP. All right, y'all, I'm Dr. B, and I'll be your instructor for the semester. I'm looking forward to working with you, and I'll be posting some videos throughout the semester, just kind of talking about the things that we need to be working on and maybe some issues that we have. I want to be guiding you the best way that I can. Let's stop sharing. And yeah, that's about it for today. Make sure, again, you complete these assignments, read through the directions carefully, make sure that you're always checking announcements, because I'm going to be posting a lot of information there. It's going to help you be successful in the class. All right, y'all, have an outstanding weekend.